Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to the Soul Chat, guys. If you're a returning subscriber, like I said, welcome back, guys. Let's clear these off with some Palo Santo and let's dive right in. Okay, I hope this had a beautiful, beautiful weekend so far. Happy Self Care Sunday if you are watching me live premiere. Yes, these are pre recorded readings, and I do appreciate all the support that you show me and each other in the comment section. That's why I do the pre recorded readings, so you can interact with each other. I love it. I love seeing how you interact with each other and what you have to say about the feedback of the reading. So grab your tea, grab your tea, grab your drink, do whatever you need to do to get comfortable because Tasha, me, is going to spill the tea. Straight, no chasing, no sugarcoating bullshit. It is what it is, guys. So if it doesn't fit, leave it for somebody it does. Ancestors, spirit guides of the highest white light, I call you into my beautiful space and I ask for a clear, precise channel message for the beautiful collective that is watching me right now. What do you want to tell my beautiful collective? Seven of Cups. It's in reverse, guys. Whatever illusions, they're breaking. If there was some kind of confusion, you're seeing through and you're seeing the reality of a situation. Knight of Swords, somebody's seeing a reality of a situation, wants to come in very rash and tell you the truth about a situation. There's no more illusions. If somebody was in an illusion about you, well, they're not anymore. And because there's what's going on. The Queen of Swords, let's do a pop-up shuffle. That Queen of Swords is going right over that Seven of Cups. So somebody may have said something about you. You stood in your power. You stood your truth. You cut the head off the snake. And the illusions are being seen. King of Cups. There's a King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Take it as it resonates. Somebody has a lot of love for you. There may have been an illusion. Okay. Somebody may have been hoodwinked, okay, or finessed, or even just lied to about you. You stood your power, stood your ground, cut somebody's head off, could be a cancer it's giving me. I don't know. At the end of the day, somebody adores you because you spoke the truth. You had no shame and you went forward whatever that truth was, inevitably annihilating somebody who was trying to make you look like something you weren't. The sun, God creator source, is enlightening and illuminating a situation. You are happy, you are successful, and somebody's coming in. It's could be a kindred spouse, it could be a friend. It's somebody who you're actually gonna be able to tap into this inner child with, to just be content with who you are. There may have been a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in the background who had somebody in their fucking feelings about you in an illusion, but they're a fucking liar and they're being seen as a liar. That's why the death is there. Somebody sees you as very happy, and somebody tried to make it seem like you're a coward and a bitch, and but you're not cowardly, not at all. But somebody is, and they're over in their feelings, like, oh my god, Two of Swords, because somebody was naive about you. You had to end a situation. When you ended a situation, you transformed. You did something that a lot of people couldn't. I'm telling you, you did things. You you went through things. You survived things that would have killed somebody else. And that is what it is, guys. Somebody was naive about you, but you weren't naive about a situation. Fucking eyes blindfolded, and you're still gonna see the truth because energy never lies. But somebody didn't listen to their own intuition or their feelings, hence why they're all up in them right now. Wow. And it's because the Eight of Swords, guys, somebody is in a mental entrapment, purgatory, prison of the mind. Somebody could be going to spiritual court right now for trying to fuck with you. It is what it is. Ten of Cups. Somebody wants to fuck with your happiness, your home, your foundation, maybe a relationship, a partnership. Maybe somebody didn't want you to have friends. Doesn't matter. You are your best friend. You became the source that you needed most. And somebody sees you as end goal. Five of Cups, and feels very left out. Now, this could be a friend, a family member, somebody from your past who is very much up in their feelings right now because something's being enlightened about your heart and about how much you have helped somebody. But you had to end a situation because somebody was playing in your face. Whole time want to take your place. Somebody was really backstabbing you. And it could have been somebody from your family that wanted you to be in a mental entrapment, really playing mind games with you. Now they're the ones who are feeling left out. Night of this, because you took your time. You were patient. I told you, blindfolded, you know what's going on. That's why the universe is taking hold of this situation. Somebody has got somebody in spiritual, well, not somebody, the universe has somebody in spiritual court right now. Or somebody is going to jail. Could be Panther. Take it as it resonates. Wow, because this two of cups is yours, Ace of Cups. Somebody's so mad because whatever they tried to take from you, they didn't take shit. They took shit from themselves. Because the Two of Cups is coming in anyways. I told you. You have somebody to hold your hand through the promised land. Now, you could just be masculine, feminine, very, very, very balanced. But this Ten of Cups, it looks like somebody wants to have late nights and soft mornings, slow mornings with you. Somebody's planning a future with you, but there was also a group or a person, take it as it resonates, planning your demise. Somebody really wanted you to be in a mental entrapment. You flipped the fucking script and then you had the help from the universe, okay? Now, these people are going to feel some kind of way, but it's, you know, the difference between the day ones, like your day ones, and the real ones. They're not the same at all. And somebody's realizing this. Now, somebody could have been with you from day one or with somebody else from day one, but they're realizing that they didn't have their best intention, that there was a lot of manipulation. Somebody tried to get in somebody's mind, your mind, take it as it resonates. This could be your story. This could be somebody around you. This could be somebody playing in your energy that you know nothing about. So flip the roles as you see fit, okay? But you had a lot of love. And that love will always persevere. Love will always win. And somebody's seen you really like mastering yourself. And instead of, you know, being grateful for the opportunity that they had with you, they alienated you. So you've seen the difference. And a lot of the times the A ones, like the day ones, are not there at the end. And that's what you're seeing. Those day ones are not real ones. Somebody is realizing this. I'm going towards love. You were never too much. You were just too early. Okay? You may have said something, started something much too early, and you were patronized, disrespected, alienated because of it. And there was nothing wrong with you. There was absolutely nothing wrong with you. You just said something, did something way too early before everybody else. So of course, like, they're gonna say bad things about you. But now that everybody is waking up and they're hearing the words that you said 5-10 years ago, I told you the truth, right? You don't have to, you know, prove yourself to anybody. Your actions will. And that's the illusion. Somebody may have been an illusion about you, but the truth is coming out, and the truth is by actions, okay? You perfectly planned and executed your exit. Stage left. Got right the fuck out. And now you're saying next. And that next opportunity, that next thing in the future is the Two of Cups. And God Creator Source is protecting this, giving you this happiness. And somebody seeing you flip the fucking table, really see what was keeping you stuck internally, and you did what you needed to do and got yourself out of this mental mind fuck that others were putting you in, or that somebody was trying to put somebody else in. Take it as it resonates, guys. You may not have seen things right in your face. You couldn't get the proof or something, but God Creator Source was putting you on game. Your bounce back is on fleek, and you make life look easy, and it's not. You are death. You have transformed. You have met this reaper many of times in your life. Hence why a lot of people are feeling left out from you, because if they don't treat you right, you will exit stage left. And like I said, you perfectly planned and executed something. And you know why you did that? It's because of your heart. So of course, you gave everything out of the kindness of your heart. You're never gonna struggle by yourself. And that's why somebody's in so much pain. And they want to come towards you with this Knight of Swords, with this information of the truth. Now, they may come in rash, guys, because they know that you gave out of kindness of your heart. So somebody wants to come in and tell you about this death, this transformation. They may have been a naive about you and, you know, been kind of on the side of your enemies, but the universe is making your enemies your footstool. People need to be careful of who they laugh at, because the truth is the truth. You didn't have to scream it to the top of your fucking lungs. And you didn't have to step on anybody or step over anybody in order to get you where you are. This is why people feel left out from you, because you took your time. You weren't in a rush. Where are you rushing to? Somebody is really, really upset with you right now, and it's because they slept on you. So the universe is tucking them the fuck in. So let's get the after tarot. See what's going on after this whole situation. The Ace of Cups again with the Knight of Cups. So somebody sees your love, and ancestors are coming in and give you nothing but love. Okay? So if people don't have access to you, it's because they don't have the love. It is what it is, guys. Somebody wants to sweep you off your feet, but like I said, they don't have access to you because their intentions aren't pure. You are a magical motherfucking unicorn. People see you as such. That's why they can't get a message through to you, because their intentions aren't pure. But that doesn't mean that they don't want to sweep you off your feet or come in, but you see them as in and out. And because you know that they're in and out, the universe knows that they're in and out, and the universe knows they're going to want to play some kind of games with you. Well, they're cutting it off. Someone could have all the love in the world, but what you're waiting for is somebody who is consistent. And well, whoever isn't consistent isn't allowed in your life. It is what it is, and that's the fucking truth. You cut the head off the snake, off the liar. You had people. You know, you give people the benefit of the doubt, and you give them enough rope to hang themselves, and well, somebody is definitely hanging themselves because they kept coming in without really showing you true love. Actually, somebody wanted to come into your life just to block you is what it comes down to. See? And it could have been your family, people you considered. These are the day ones, right? Bucket full of crabs, 7 of cups. These people wanted you to be an illusion. They wanted you to shut the fuck up and sit the fuck still. They wanted you to be a bigger person and allow people to disrespect you. You were like, I'm not playing these games. You fucking walked away. I told you. And as soon as you walked away, somebody's all up in their feelings because they're going through judgment. Going through judgment, guys. Okay? Could be Cancers. Why is this giving me Cancer, Pisces? I don't know. Anyways, at the end of the day, the sun is there. So the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. So when you're stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, just stick out your chin and grin and say, and somebody sees you just okay because you healed that heartbreak. I told you the sun will always come out. Yo, God Creator Source is putting somebody in hot water. Yeah, it's because they lied. They lied. That's why they're having a transformation. Okay? As you're... Why is it giving me like Oshun? You may have been able to purify yourself with water, okay? And somebody made a choice. They made a choice to lie on you. You made a choice to purify. Instead of retaliating and giving the same energy that you were given, you did something different. You may not have gotten all the answers that people were trying to come up against you, that your family was trash, but you felt it. You have the same 24 hours as everybody else, guys. You planned. As somebody, maybe even a group, planned to distort your view and fuck up your world. Somebody wanted to play a dictator in your life, guys. No wonder they're fucking in the situation that they're in. Be careful of what you choose. What you reap, you sow. That's the 7 of Pentacles. What you reap, you sow, guys. Somebody is in an illusion. They were an illusion about you. They didn't realize how fucking powerful you really are. And that you could put somebody in jail. And this is not a 3D jail. This is a spiritual jail. And that's exactly what you did. Somebody cursed their own bloodline coming towards you. And it's the Ace of Pentacles. See, they came towards you trying to do magic to take whatever was yours. You didn't have the information. Like, you couldn't prove it, but you felt it. And a lot of people were gaslighting you. There was a whole group of people who knew exactly what they were doing and that you were right. But they grouped up and said that you were just crazy and making up stuff. And now the truth is coming out, guys. You are the real magician. Somebody didn't want to value you, that's okay. You valued yourself and you've seen that somebody was really trying to use all the tools in their toolbox in order to get you stuck. But you flipped the fucking table. Now, the world is there. Somebody's watching you on the big World Wide Web, and every time they watch you, they feel like they're stuck in a prison, like they wish they were there with you. Oh, well, they can't be there with you. Like, if somebody wanted to talk to you, they would. Remember that, guys. It could just be a head game, and that's why you ain't playing no fucking games. See? Somebody wants to work with you, but you decided to work with yourself because people are so cold and detached. They want to copy what you're doing, but they don't have any soul. So they're not really going to succeed, are they? Of course not. There's no longevity, guys. What makes you think that if you steal from somebody, you're going to get, yeah, you can get up for a moment, but not a lifetime. And there will be no longevity. There will be no legacy because the legacy is somebody else's because you stole it from somebody else. You see what I'm saying? You think the universe is going to see this? People think they're going to get away with the bullshit that they do. Stealing, clout hopping, being a pick-me. No, fuck that shit. Universe is seeing it. And like I said, they slept on you, so the universe is tucking them right the fuck in. You perfectly planned and executed your escape because somebody was trying to put you at rock bottom energy. And now look where the fuck they are. Rock bottom energy. That's why I said you gotta be careful who you come for. You gotta be careful who you laugh at because your ass gonna be in that same situation. Somebody's getting taken the fuck out. I told you, the universe is tucking somebody in for sleeping on you. Knight of Pentacles. You decided to take your time. You had nothing to prove. You just did you. By you walking away, showing the truth about this partnership, this lover. You have patience to patiently wait for what is yours. Somebody looked at you like forbidden only because you had some kind of knowledge that helped them get out of this demonic, fiery pits of their own making. Somebody was a snake. It could be a family member, a relative, an ex of yours or somebody else's that wanted to slither into some kind of relationship or partnership to get between somebody or something that you love. But the truth is coming in and you were patient. You waited for the truth to come in. Somebody is in a rock bottom energy and they feel left out from you. Really dwelling on the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, the maybes, the what ifs because they invested in the wrong fucking thing. What you reap, you sow, guys. The universe is tucking somebody in for sleeping on you. It is what it is. Maybe they slept with somebody who was off limits. Like, they crossed the boundary. You got the Two of Cups, guys. Somebody does love you. And it's only because of your equilibrium, your reciprocity. I give you, you give me. It's generosity at the max. And because you took your energy away from them, now they're feeling like this lack of generosity. And it has nothing to do with money. Somebody could be so fucking generous with the money, but they have no emotional stability, no emotional, safety, no cool. So what the fuck is that? See? Two of Swords. Somebody wanted you to fight for them. Okay? And you were like, that's not going to happen. Now somebody wants to fight for you and you don't want to have nothing to do with this. Okay? You don't want somebody to fight for you. You want somebody to be there because they want to be. The High Priestess in reverse. Somebody was in an illusion, okay? They knew that you had the love, but they said that you were evil, that you were doing magic and manipulation to keep people attention or to get money. God Creator Source has your back, guys. As Maji would say, God hired you. Who's going to fire you? Only you and your choices is what's going to happen. And you choose the right thing. You're very disciplined. Somebody really did not see you. They actually see you as the opposite, probably because you're the mirror. So whatever they're, blaming you for is probably what they're doing inside. Like my ex-fiance blamed me for cheating. Motherfucker's a fucking for everybody kind of guy. Like, no wonder he fucking was saying stupid shit like that. And I only realized that when I realized who he went with after me. When you give somebody enough rope to hang themselves, you watch them see how they are when they're not with you. That's really how they are. And some people really hate their penis. And that's the bitches that they end up going with afterwards. Somebody knows you stand in your truth and you mean what you say. Now, there could be a lot of people lying, spying, manipulating, but they're very much fucking enlightened that you are what you are, you said what you said, and that you are the truth. Somebody is being tucked the fuck in by the universe for coming for you. They slept on you. They may feel some kind of way, but it's irrelevant. They knew what they were doing. They still chose to do what they were doing. So let's get some messages. Because you have a new energy coming in, a new love. And he's like, what the fuck? Because you really did execute. And you make life look easy, guys. Ancestors, what's going on here? Wow, look at that beautiful energy. And it's romance. Okay, you let the love, guys. Cupid's arrow strikes. Somebody's upset that they didn't take you seriously, and now they're never gonna have this kind of love in their life, and you're ready to give the love that you have given to others who did not reciprocate to somebody who's really gonna reciprocate. There's a lot of people going through judgment. Look at that. I told you. They're being talked in by the universe for coming for you because you got new beginnings coming in and somebody really tried to stop your new beginnings. It says new adventures await. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Knight of Swords. Somebody wants to live their dreams passionately, and in order to do so, they're going to have to speak the truth. Stop fucking lying. It seems like somebody's a pathological motherfucking liar. Ancestors, one more with the truth, and it is only time will tell. Okay? If somebody wants you, you're going to have to tell the truth. You've been feeding somebody emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, because you're the fucking star. You are the star, Page of Pentacles. Somebody sees you as the apprentice, but somebody lied on you with the Page of Swords. They thought you were a fucking bitch. So they tried to block you, and they said that they were doing it for a reason, like they had some kind of justification for the way they were treating you. It's all gaslighting, guys. You decided to get it right out the mud. You're very lucky, but it's only because of the star. You're not actually really lucky. In other people's eyes, they think it's luck, but it's not luck. You're blessed. And it's because you did the proper work. You're very practical and spiritual. And somebody wanted to shut out your light because you are the biggest one. Like, you're the closest star to people. You know what I mean? So they want to shut you out. But it's only because you help somebody to be enlightened. Now, just because they're enlightened, just because they're waking up, doesn't mean they're not still stuck. And somebody is very much still stuck. And it's playful. Somebody wants to be playful. It says, laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. And remember, love is the greatest healer. So somebody may want to heal with you, okay? And it's at the bottom of the deck, it says, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. For it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. You can't love yourself until you love another. So somebody needs to learn to be playful with themselves, to accept their shadow, or else they're never going to accept you because you really do live in both light and shadow. You have no shame. You're not a bad person. You're a fair person. And wow. Revolution. Yeah, you're a revolutionary. I'm telling you, somebody really wanted to go to war with you. And well, it says wealthy elite. So this wealthy elite wanted to go to war with you, and they didn't realize that you're royalty. Your wealth doesn't come from the 3D, it comes from the 5D and beyond. You're untouchable. Okay? To others, it looks like you're an easy target and you're alone, but fuck, you have this reign of terror. You're not just all love and light, guys. And somebody's a settler with the Wild West. Somebody, maybe an indigenous person, or somebody sees you as an indigenous person going off in your own energy, doing your own thing, and somebody's a settler. They settled for the Western road, you know? The well-paved path. And let's see what this person has to say. It says, I wish things could be different. So somebody wishes things could be different. They want to come in with this Knight of Cups energy to love bomb you and sweep you off your feet, but you know that they're inconsistent and they will just come in for like 6 months and then they're gone. This is why they have not contacted you, because they're blocked. They're blocked from your energy. Wow, you gave somebody an ego death, ripped their mask right off, and now they're sitting there looking like a King of Swords in reverse. Somebody emotionally, mentally, physically, financially abused you, spiritually. You speak through me through music. Yeah, you ended this narcissistic's energy. And now they're trying to speak to you through music. I'm telling you, somebody slept on you, the universe is tucking them right the fuck in. And they're in a lot of regret. Friends, family, acquaintances, a community, they're feeling left out from you. But really, they left you out. You see, and it says, I hope that one day you can forgive me. Somebody needs to learn to forgive themselves. You already forgave them. That's why you're living a good life. The only reason why you were able to survive or why you keep winning is because you have you. Because even in the dark times, even in that hell that you were in or you still are in, you thank the Creator. Somebody left you before you could leave them. Somebody was very insecure. It's the Ten of Cups in reverse. So somebody didn't know love, didn't know family, didn't know stability. And there was an illusion. The Seven of Cups, short illusion has broken, and you see these family members, this instability, or this person's family as very karmic. Somebody sees their family as very karmic. Somebody left you because they didn't feel good enough. They knew eventually that you were going to leave them because they knew they weren't being up to par. It is what it is, guys. They wish they could share their good news with you. Somebody is manifesting a different life. But the thing is they're losing a lot at the same time. Now, this is all of us. When we choose to level up, we have to let go of a law. There was a lot of illusions. But even with your eyes blindfolded, not seeing nothing, you knew somebody was trying to manifest you, and you knew that somebody was trying to also manifest you to have a missed opportunity. See? And somebody really wishes they could share their good news with you. Maybe you wish you could share your good news with somebody, but you can't because so many people want to get you down, want to keep you stuck, bucket full of crabs, right? See, I wish I could take back my words. Somebody loves you and wants to tell you the truth. They're coming towards you. They've been patiently waiting for the right time. There is never going to be a right time, guys. And there's a lot of people in the background, especially a Cancer, male or female, going through judgment right now because they are getting tucked the fuck in for having somebody get fucked in the mind. Okay? I feel you, even though we are apart. Somebody's in their fucking feelings, I'm telling you. Because they're having to face themselves and what they did to you. We both know you're not the one. Exactly. Somebody's watching you on the big world wide web in a mental entrapment because they're insecure. They feel like you're not the one for them, or they feel like you're saying that they're not the one. Listen, they clearly are not. If they're going up against you, this is an enemy. You're sleeping with a fucking enemy. And I'm telling you, the enemy is the universe is putting your enemies as footstool. They blamed you. It was their fault, but they blamed you. That's why they didn't want to invest in you. That's why the universe is tucking them the fuck in. They want to they want to sleep on you. Somebody may want to sleep with you, but you continuously keep saying no. You're avoiding somebody at all costs because you healed your heart from this distortion. You're not going to deal with emotional instability or people who can't take care of themselves emotionally. They will trap you and put you in a place where you feel so frustrated. Somebody crossed the line with you. They frustrated the fuck out of you. You gave somebody love and affection, and they said that you were doing magic and manipulation on them. Fuck, it was the person closest to them. They crossed the line. And you seen it. You seen for what it was. And you walked the fuck away. And now you're getting the Ten of Cups. Somebody wants to work with you, but you see them as cold-blooded, cold-hearted, because they lied to you. They lied on you, and they knew that shit wasn't fucking true. They knew it from the beginning, and now they wish they never lied about you. They regret lying to you, lying on you, because it's like somebody wants to, do the picnics and the bonfires, and I'm telling you, but they lost themselves for a little while. Because they wanted you to chase after them because they knew it was a Two of Cups, but you're not chasing after nobody. Fuck that. You're just going to give yourself the love. Now somebody feels like they lost you for lying and they lost themselves for losing you. Double-edged sword, right? And now they can't stop thinking about you. Well, that is just karma. Somebody wants to be playful with you, okay? You deserve to have nothing but the best, so be playful with yourself, guys. Construction. Okay, something is working out in the background. You're an alchemist. You're a builder. Somebody wants to build a life with you. I'm not gonna fucking beat around the bush, but The High Priestess is in reverse. Ancestors, yeah, look. The High Priestess is in reverse, but the Psychic comes out, you see? So somebody really tried to talk shit about you like you weren't shit. And it's because they're the fucking Empress in reverse. Well, you're the Hermit in the upright. You're wise. And you took that fucking snake and you snatched that shit up. And you're like a lone wolf all by yourself, but you're the star. You see in the dark. You can be blindfolded, you're still gonna see, guys, and you've seen that a mother figure, baby mama, just the baby mama, was trying to do some stupid shit to you. But you're the psychic. You're the real prophet. Somebody could copy, but they can't take your essence, and then they wonder why you're gonna win. You are the prophet. Somebody called you a gypsy. Nah, you ain't moving anywhere. But you are definitely fucking tapped in, and that's why a lot of people are watching you. 3 little witches, 3 little bitches in the background lying on you because they want to be you. They want to put some kind of illusion, but you got that cup of love. And somebody, because of the illusions, spilt out your cup of love. Now they're watching, spying with these 3 little whomever, and they're in a lot of fucking regret. They're in a lot of regret. They really wish that they wouldn't have done that because now the lies are being seen for what it is. Somebody got caught right the fuck up in their life. And it's the 10 of Wands. You're letting go of the burden, guys. And somebody's got a lot for you. But they couldn't get out of this trap, this trauma bonding, this. I don't know, somebody's addicted to karma, to chaos. Yeah, well, of course, it's the devil. It's an addiction, guys. Somebody wanted to curse you with black magic and say that you were possessing people or being possessed. Somebody needs a fucking exorcism. It is what it is. And it's this stupid group of people, this coven, this pick-me, wannabe person. Somebody's not using their intuition and now they're upset because you worship nature, not the external. Not a person, not an actual god. You worship nature. And you help somebody to get out of some kind of trap. You've been feeding them something that's helping them heal with the star. Yeah, from the bullies. See? Ice disaster. A lot of people try to bully you. Somebody tried to bully somebody out their fucking spot and it actually worked. Fuck. You can't be bullied out your spot. You know yourself. Somebody thought you were an easy target, like I said. You're revolutionary, guys. Somebody settled. With a bunch of flying monkeys, they were tormenting you, using you as a scapegoat, or somebody as a scapegoat. Ice disaster. Now look at them. There's a blizzard in their motherfucking life. Hell has frozen over. It's cold. And people are mad because your bounce back is on. Believe you perfectly planned out this and executed this escape. Stage left, guys. And the ancestors are bringing you in something beautiful. You're like, okay, next. And the ancestors said, you did good. You deserve this next opportunity. Remember, you were never too much. You were just too early. You said something, you started something way too early before everybody else, but it's because you were called. You're an earth angel. You're born to shine, guys. You have the heart to uplift those around you like an earth angel. So you spoke the truth. Now you could be clairaudient, clairsentient, claircognitive. Pay attention to your pay attention to the signs, to the messages, okay? You're moving on. You dead in a situation with a narcissist. You moved on. Even though somebody's trying to telepathically communicate with you, somebody needs to grab some kahunas and actually communicate with you, or they're going to miss out because you're going towards Taurus, okay? North Node. I say North Node because it's my Taurus, okay? But you're going towards somebody who is, okay, Taurus would be the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, reliable. So somebody wants you to forgive them for not being reliable. They feel left out, but you're moving forward, moving on and going towards your North Node because you have a purpose, a mission, and you're fulfilling that. Whether you're supposed to have a mission with somebody else or not, you're doing it by yourself, and somebody sees that and they feel very upset because the reason why they're not with you on this mission that they're supposed to be is because of spell work. Now the narcs are getting caught up, guys, because the Wheel of Fortune is turning. I told you the universe said flip the table, you fucking flip the table because the spell work. People only did spell work on you because they're envious. They're pitiful. They're being just spiteful, Scorpio, because of this death. Now, it could be a Scorpio. They thought they had all the confidence in the world to be able to do this, but now they're being put on their fucking ass. Could be a Pisces and a Scorpio. It's being returned back to sender. Remember the Seven of Pentacles. What you put out, you get back. Be careful what you fucking invest your time in. This organization's watching you. I told you it's a coven, a cult. I don't know. These people are trying to act like they're fucking spiritual, but they're trying to hex a real spiritual person. That's the wrong thing. Somebody's getting their fucking all their gifts taken away from them. And somebody's sitting here in so much shame. Because they had all the confidence in the world, and you're the one who has the confidence. Aries. This Aries left you before you could leave them. Because of an illusion, but the illusion has broken and somebody's seeing the truth. Okay, it was about family, and somebody's pissed off that your family would ever do this to you. They really did believe them, because why would they lie about you? But it's a Pisces. Something was in the dark, guys, and it's the High Priestess. The fact that you are a High Priestess says, I wish I could share my good news with you. Maybe you want to share your good news with people, like how much you have these gifts, and but people are naive. They're blindfolded. They're not going to see the true you. Maybe somebody really didn't see the true you. Like I said, they didn't value you. They didn't value your dreams. I wish I could take back my words. Somebody wishes they could take back their words. Maybe they said that you weren't going to be shit, never accomplish shit. You're doing it all by yourself, guys. These people ain't shit. And somebody feels you even though yous are apart. Because like I said, that love that you gave them, they've never felt that. Never, not once. Wheel of Fortune, that's what changed the cycle, guys. This Aries sees you as an earth angel and knows why the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor and why you don't see them as the one anymore. Because they need to stop. They need to stop watching you. They need to stop feeling like they're not good enough. They need to stop trying to get you in fucking jail. Like, they need to chill the fuck out. It's like my Aries cat got no fucking chill on him, but still love him, right? That's the thing. Sometimes we need to walk away and just take some time for ourselves. The universe is tucking somebody in for sleeping on you. Somebody blamed you. It was their fault, but they blamed you. And you're telling somebody to chill the fuck out because whatever they're choosing to invest in is not working out. It didn't work out. And somebody wanted you to invest all your time, energy, resources into something that's not going to work out so you can fucking have your heart broken. But God, Creator, Source hired you. The only person going to fire you is you and your lack of discipline. Somebody knows they crossed the line with you. They know they crossed the line with you by doing way too fucking much. They regret lying to you. As soon as they lied to you, it was a tower. You walked the fuck away. Somebody knows that whoever they worked with is cold-blooded and just wanted to copy you, wanted your 10 of cups. They can't take your legacy. They can't take your happiness. They can't take your relationship, because even if they took the person from you, the relationship's not going to be the same. It's dumb. You're high vibrational. Somebody's lost themselves for a while because you were so high vibrational. They went towards somebody who's, look, you're high vibrational and safe. They went towards somebody who's low vibrational and unsafe. They don't help them ease their nervous system. And because they didn't help you ease your nervous system, you walked the fuck away. And while somebody walked into the same energy that they were trying to give you, that's karma. Now they're realizing, oh, fuck, maybe I shouldn't have done that. You did the right thing, guys, because this copycat is being fucking exposed. Somebody tried to say that you are a copycat, pick me, groupie, wannabe. Fuck no. You'd rather be by yourself. These people try to bully you out of your spot. You did the right thing by standing up for yourself. You are the revolutionary. Somebody wanted to go to war with you, and it was the wealthy elite, people who thought they were better than you. Well, you're wealthy in spirit, and that's much more better, because when you leave this earth, you can't take any of that material wealth with you. But you're fucking right. You can take that royal wealth of the ancestors with you. And that's why this fucking copycat is being exposed, because the collective energy never lies. You are being seen. And people can't stop thinking about you and what they did to you. Because justice is coming in. Somebody should have did well by you. And you're doing well. This is why justice comes in. You are disciplined. Somebody's feeling very inadequate because God, Creator, Source sees you, and God, Creator, Source also sees them. You have self-care, guys. Somebody should have took a little bit more care of themselves You're brand new, you're moving on, and you have a lot of growth, and the growth comes with the North Node. Everybody's seeing the truth about this Aries all up in their feelings. They're drinking, driving themselves crazy, turning it up, partying because they can't get to you because they lost you. They lost you and their own dreams. Somebody should have been part of your dreams, should have been part of your life, but they thought they were finding joy somewhere else. Now you may be saying, maybe next lifetime. You took the rest. Somebody's resting. The table has flipped, guys. You have nothing to worry about. These people set you up. You were being played the whole time. Somebody was being played the whole time. That's why they need to stop, evaluate, look at the situation closely, and stop paying attention to your business and start paying attention to theirs, because somebody is trying to get them in jail, keep them stuck. And it's all about self-love, guys. I'm telling you, self-care, self-love. Somebody needs to self-love themselves, be honest with themselves, and start chilling the fuck out. Somebody blamed you when they knew it was your fault. That's why they did too much. But look, love conquers all. Didn't I say that? People can do too much, but the love is within you. You made a wish. Oh, wow. Somebody made a wish for you. And they regret lying to you because they fumbled you. Now there's a tower for them. Because you're choosing to stay away. You're choosing to stay away from this person because they're not high vibrational and they're not safe to you. And they lost themselves for a little while trying to get you to fight for them. You blocked them. You're safe. It's non-negotiable. You're not dealing. But this divine masculine, this emperor, this boss, whoever it is, sees these bullies. They tortured you. They are flying monkeys. They thought you were an easy target, but divine timing is coming in, guys. You did the right thing. Now they're all going through this ice disaster because this copycat's being exposed. There is a new start, guys. You made a wish, and the collective energy is being seen for exactly who they are. And now a lot of people who slept on you, called you down, disrespected you, tried to curse you, they can't stop fucking thinking about you and your motherfucking freedom. You got freedom from this family. You got freedom from people who are stabbing you in the back. You broke the chains, guys. People can feel any kind of way they want. But they're money hungry, superficial, and they're having 911 calls. They said that you weren't shit, never gonna be shit, you don't got shit. It's all because of magic and fear. Somebody's scared of you in real life because they know that you face your fears head on. So there's not very much that you're scared of. You could be scared of stuff, but you're still gonna do it. You're still gonna do it scared. And that's what's giving you the healing. Somebody needs to reprogram themselves. This fear was installed in them, but somebody is seeing the truth of this fear. Maybe a family member, a group, whatever it is. Somebody wanted you to be scared. Maybe of this person. Maybe somebody wanted them to be scared of you. Take it as it resonates, guys, but you're healing this. It's cloud chasers. This cloud chasers wanted you to be scared of healing. Wanted somebody to be scared of healing. Somebody played in your face. They said they were your sister, your family member, brother, whatever this is. They're not. They're in the reverse. They do not have your back. They do not have any code. And because you're grounded, they're in their fucking headspace because they're all sex and lust and people are seeing it. These are not the same. Hence why somebody's all in their head. Somebody said that they were picking the better option. Yeah, that bitch got a fucking open door policy. While you got open doors coming in the spirit realm because of your beautiful heart, somebody's got an open door policy when it comes to humans. That's why somebody wants to spin the block, because somebody is not you. The twin flame, guys. Somebody pretended like they were the twin flame. That's why somebody is in their fucking head. Somebody was an undercover brother or sister. Somebody needs to watch their back, guys. Somebody played in your face the whole time, want to take your place. And now this father figure, this mentor, this boss, whoever it is, divine masculine, sees the abandonment, sees the abuse, sees people body shaming you and disrespecting you, and now is speaking up. Maybe you don't see this. Maybe you're still blinded by this, but somebody is straightening shit out in the background. Somebody is sick and tired of being sick and tired of drinking and wasting their time away with this sex and lust. Somebody's dolo fucking solo, doing something by themselves. Somebody sees you doing it by yourself. And it's beautiful. You're shining authentically. And you don't mind tapping into that dark empath and putting these energy vampires in their place because you know they're undercover brothers or sisters. Now somebody could be, on the DL. trying to hold on to you, and well, their fucking slip is showing, and you traveled away from them because they were a little bit too close for comfort with their fucking friends. And as a light worker, you've seen it. Somebody wanted to shut you up. Somebody wants to spin the block, and it's a divine masculine because their friend was a little bit too close for comfort. That's why they said a lot of shit about you, because that friend wanted to be with them. Wow, this is fucked up. Yeah. There's a lot of people watching you, stalking you, because they acted on impulse. They didn't think you were going to figure it out, but you got stability, mind, body, and soul. You are the Trinity. You're smarter than people give you credit for, and that's why doors are opening and people are in their headspace, because they breadcrumbed you when they shouldn't have fucking did that, because you're the twin flame. They chose a hoe over a motherfucking twin flame, and now they're stuck in the bed that they made. It is what it is, guys. You were home. Now you found home within yourself. You don't need another to do that, guys. So let's get the last closing message from my beautiful starseed, elect ones, chosen ones, divine feminine, divine masculine. This reading is for you. I hope that it helped, guys. I'm very, very proud of you. And stayed away from people, because you know if you're around this kind of environment, you're just going to lose yourself. And you refuse. You can love a sick person from afar. It doesn't mean that you're a bad person, but if you keep them in your life, then you're going to feel lost, frustrated, anxious, and it feels like you're hitting your head on a brick wall. And then just to spite you, they go with somebody and give them everything that they were supposed to give you just to spite you. Now somebody's feeling some kind of way right now because they're being seen as coward. Because you're called, guys. Somebody really slept on you. Soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. Somebody was called. Okay? They were supposed to be on this journey with you. Instead, they chose the easier way. Wasn't so fucking easy, was it? Nope. Somebody's realizing it would have been a lot easier to just do the fucking work. But somebody was scared. Somebody actually installed this fear of healing into them. I don't know. But you came to Earth with a double mission: to grow as a soul and to bring about a shift in consciousness. The best way to fulfill these personal and collective purposes is to trust what it is that our soul is calling you towards. That's clarification. For it's encoded within the most directed path forward. Our souls has many unique gifts that came here to share. Some may already be aware of, others you're just beginning to uncover. You're being called to remember that your soul's intelligence choose the perfect conditions to carry out your soul's mission and share your gifts. I'm telling you, no matter what the circumstance, okay, it's catalyst. So what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And people are so upset because, like I said, the things that you had faced, the hell that you had went through, you got through it because even in that hell, you said thank you. And God heard you. You have a mission. So though that pain was there so that you can teach others how to get out of it, to teach them how to heal themselves, to teach them that they are good enough. Listen, there's nothing wrong with you. There was never nothing wrong with you. And you were never too much. You just did something too early. If you're being called towards a creative project or passions or adventures, this card is your confirmation that you're facing the right way and that this moment right here is destined. If you're feeling underprepared or thinking, who am I to do that? This card is urging you to step up and lead, and consider perhaps that your soul has been training for this moment right here for lifetimes. Starseed Soul Inquiry. Place this card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following after me. I call forth my soul's gifts and soul training that I've received throughout all of my lifetime. I'm ready to embody them all now, without hesitation or fear. I fully commit to being here now. I'm ready to step into my soul's highest and most potential calling. I've been training for this for lifetimes. Now somebody may be wanting you to know that they're ready to embrace and embody everything without hesitation or fear, and they're ready to fully commit and be in the moment. Take it as it resonates, guys. Let's get the High Priestess of Light. Ancestors, last closing message. What do you want to tell my collective? High Priestess of Light. Somebody really did see you as a gift. They wished for you. Dream come true. And then they fucking stepped all over that gift. Stepped all over that dream. Oh, we have 2 of them. Number 18 reduced down to a 9. So that's right now, right? And then we have 4, which is stability. So you had to end something in order to get your stability, okay? When one door closes, another one opens. That's that 10-10. It's a divine number. There is a new start, guys, but you have to end one in order to go forward. So number 18, okay? 18 is the nurturing, rebirth, and a new opportunities. It's the princess's dream. Didn't I just say that? Wow. Do you sometimes feel like life passes you by? As you look around, you see others appearing to be moving forward and achieving their dreams, but you feel stuck in a rut. Bats, often referred to guardians of the night. This card represents symbols which remind you that you are being looked after and cared for even if you feel alone. Bats symbolize rebirth and suggest that you're about to start a new phase in your life. The opportunities around you are abundant. If you are not able to see this now, then you need to look harder. Opportunities may not come knocking at your door, rather you will have to knock on it. You have plenty of stability behind you, and therefore any risks you take now will be minimal. This could be a very influential time for you, so embrace it. Wonderful things are on the horizon. So somebody needs to not be so worried about what they're losing and be worried about what they're gaining. Because number 4 is gaining stability, guys. It's the regret and past mistakes, okay? Number 4 says you may feel after a long personal journey that you have had to make sacrifices in order to change things. Although the journey has been long and at times difficult, life often works out for the best, even though we may be questioning the motives of others. And if this has been all in vain, it hasn't been. Not at all. I told you people may not hear you when you first said it. They may have called you crazy, said you were too much, but you just did it before everybody else, guys. And now it's time for you to be seen. Okay? Says, although your journey has been long and difficult, it often works out for the best, even though you may question the motives of others and if it has been all in vain. There's a sense you may be feeling unfocused, lost or unloved, and uncertain of which path you should take now. The stability that you once were familiar with is now changed, and although you may feel fearful of the change ahead, moving forward can only be a good thing. This is a time of no regret, as looking back serves no purpose. You only look back to move forwards, guys. You look back to heal that, but not to take it with you in your future, okay? So use the negative aspects of the past experiences as your greatest lesson and gain strength from this. It is said, life never throws us more than we can handle. See? This is your time to show the world what you are truly made of. I love you guys. You got this. Let's get one healing message from the plant world because we all need a little bit of healing, guys. Remember, those day ones are not the real ones. So pay attention, okay? Ancestors, one message, and it is pine. Okay? Somebody looks at you like healing. You are that healer, guys, and somebody's getting tucked in for sleeping on you. Pine. White Eastern pine. Pine engenders the feeling of safety and restores your faith. See, you are safe to people. You're a safe home. And if you feel that somebody's not safe for you, you're not going to let them in your home. Your home is your temple, your house. Security. You are security. It says, pine engenders a feeling of safety and restores faith. Remember, never, never, never underestimate the power of planting a seed. It reminds us that we are not alone. Pine holds us in the wise and gentle energies, supporting us to see the bigger picture and to feel our connection with all of life. See, you're connected to nature. People thought you were whipping up shit in a kitchen or something. You're fucking just magical. You don't need to. You're connected to Gaia. Oh, let's get the ancestors' messages and see what's going on here. You're connected to Gaia, guys. And somebody sees you at purification. The ancestors are here, guys. You tapped into the spirit of love. Somebody should have loved you, celebrated with you. Instead, they celebrated your demise. Whew, that's why they're driving themselves to drink, because this person was supposed to be your companion. You decided to be your own companion. Now there's this divine masculine who sees you and wants to be your companion, go on this journey with you. Wow, look, the journeyer. You're going to go on a new journey with this companion, this life partner. Maybe somebody is going to spin the block, guys. I don't know, but they see you as a gift. So somebody wants to hunt after that gift, after you. There's a new beginning here, guys. Only time will tell, but the spirit of love is there. Love conquers everything, and ancestors want you to know that there is a companion that is for you, but it took you a little bit of time to get on the same journey because there's learning on each ends before you actually meet. Now, together, you both see each other as a gift. There's so much love here. It's causing a major tower in a lot of people's life because no matter what, love conquers all. Together you can. There is no need to fear when you have somebody that loves you like this. Spirit of nurture. See, you're the shaman. You help a lot of people, shaman of sorrow. You help people who are in sorrow. Now somebody could be so fucking sad because instead of nurturing themselves, they went into this trap. They were trapped. But look, there's nothing there. Somebody wants this reconciliation with you. They want to dance with you in the kitchen, play, laugh, because they're sad. They're sad. And God Creator Source is saying, reminding somebody that the only reason why they're in this energy is because they did not make you feel safe. You need a leader, not somebody who's needy, not a user. You need a protector, not a predator. It is what it is, guys. I love you. I hope this helped. Let's get one of these, and that's it. Okay, last one is reveal. Wow, somebody is going to reveal their feelings. Okay, it says, may openness lead you to connection. So somebody's going to open up because they want connection with you. It's acceptance. Somebody is accepting who you are in their life, and they're making others around them accept you are in their life as well. This reconciliation, it says, may you receive what is as it comes. Okay, so you don't have any expectations. You're accepting what it is, and you have a decision. Okay, it's a wild card. It says, may you navigate with purpose. So you're navigating with purpose. You're revealing what needs to be seen. You're opening up. You're leading with connection. There is no double standards here. You don't want to deal with somebody who's in a triangle, who can't take care of themselves emotionally. It is what it is, guys. You accept that, maybe somebody wasn't for you before, but somebody is most definitely coming in that's for you. Look, initiation. Somebody got initiated into some kind of karmic group. They thought it was fun for a little while. Now it's not so fun because everything's getting taken from them. I'm telling you, you perfectly planned and executed your escape. Stage left, guys. You were not too much. You were just too early. They slept on you, and the universe is tucking them right the fuck in. Somebody lied on you. And the consequences of lying on you or lying to you is you not being there. Somebody was a criminal, and they're obsessed. They're obsessed with you. They're obsessed with your home, your stability, how you treat yourself, what you feed people. And there's the fucking divine masculine who wants to spin the block to go towards this fucking light worker. Why? Because the light worker wears the crown. You're helping somebody fix their crown. They're not a lost cause. You empowered somebody. Okay, like this empowerment here. You empowered somebody with the Inca, masculine and feminine. Somebody's coming in to love you. And they're not a fuckboy. They're not for everybody. This is going to be just for you guys. Wow. The throne. I don't make it up. There was 3 little witches, 3 little bitches, 3 guys, whatever that is, trying to take your throne. You are the Trinity. The throne is yours. It says your potential is endless. I love you guys. And with this relationship, partnership, whatever is going to come in, somebody knows that their potential is endless, but they can't limit themselves. They can't settle for, the already paved road. They're going to have to pave that road for themselves because it's a brand new slate. And somebody sees your achievements. I told you, you hit different. You knock somebody TKO right the fuck out. And that's because they were abusive towards you. Somebody may be scared of you. You may have let them beat on you, and then when you did start, fighting back, so you beat the fuck out of them. Now they're scared. They want to call you the mean one, the aggressive one. What are they doing behind your back? What are they doing behind closed doors? Trying to sacrifice you, abuse you, manipulate you, gang stalk you because you got a new slave. Somebody tried to enslave you, okay? Or somebody tried to enslave somebody else. At the end of the day, you broke the chains. The ancestors seen somebody trying to sacrifice you, sleep on you. Now they're getting tucked the fuck in. Be careful. Just because somebody looks cute and cuddly or, you think they're naive, don't underestimate them. Even if it's a girl, girls can kick the fucking shit out of guys. Don't forget that. Your achievements are being seen. Somebody wanted you to be seen as a failure. They were in competition with you. You just annihilated them. Why? Because you don't compete where you don't compare. Why somebody's on ice, they're frozen, they're mad. Because look, you got two people with a brand new slate. The person that's coming in is just like you and went through the same things, okay? So it could be a divine masculine, it could be a twin flame energy, but it's about choices. So feeling blocked and restrained. Somebody's choices got them blocked and restrained. So they're going to have to change those motherfucking choices if they want you back in because you know the right way. But I told you, you were helping a lot of people, but they didn't want it to be you, right? They wanted to be everybody else but you, but you're learning to create what you desire. Your bounce back is on fleek, guys. You make this life look easy, and it's not fucking easy. And you perfectly planned and executed your escape. You knew the right way. You were trying to send a message to this fucking frog. They wanted to go after money, like the frog princess. They wanted to go to Papa Legba, and well, now I have to pay the consequences for their actions. The consequences for their actions is being blocked from your life and from your throne. Your potential is endless. People need to get out of this competition energy. There's enough for everybody. Somebody needs to stop using others. I hope this helped. I hope this gave you some clarity. You know who you are, guys. And you also know that somebody is a rude boy. They know who they are. You know who you are. Somebody said that you are rude. You're only rude to stand up for yourself. Clearly, you had every right. Somebody could have been your life partner, but they had so much insecurities. They tried to sacrifice you, enslave you, because they were enslaved. They're just recycling what they know. And because you're intelligent and emotionally, there, you've seen it. You even try to call it out, but then they said that you were the hater. It's all right. You did the right thing. Love conquers all. You're home. And everybody's seeing the truth, especially about your self-care. So keep moving forward, guys. You got new beginnings coming in. Cupid's arrow strikes, and only time will tell. So, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, guys. Thank yous for all the coffees, the donations here on YouTube. It really does help, and I will get that for my boy's birthday, so it will help me for their birthday present. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, it's a free, energetic way to donate to the channel. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you later. Bye.